Good morning. Glad you could join us this morning for our Strong and Sturdy podcast. Hope you're having a great week so far. Halfway through the week. Got church tonight, 7 o'clock. I'd love to see you there and see what God has for you. God can't give if you're not there to get. Come with your plate ready and ready to receive what God has for you through the man of God. Now I'm going to give you a verse this morning. Amos chapter 5, verse 25, the Bible says, "Have ye offered unto me sacrifices and offerings in the wilderness 40 years, O house of Israel? But ye have borne the tabernacle of your Molech, and your Chayun, your images, the star of your God, which ye have made. Therefore will I cause you to go into captivity beyond Damascus, saith the Lord, whose name is the God of hosts." And God loved Israel very much. God cared about them. He wanted them wholeheartedly to serve Him. He wanted them wholeheartedly to give their lives for Him, to do what He needed them to do. For 40 years in the wilderness, God sustained them. They did their sacrifices, did their offerings. God took care of them through the quail, through the manna, through the water from the rock. Many a times God took care of Israel. Yet the Bible says they had borne the tabernacle Molech, their gods, their images, those things they brought up from the land of Egypt. All the while serving God, they kept them in their back pocket. They kept them in their back pocket. And while serving God and at the same time trying to kindle and keep the relationship with the false gods that could not breathe, could not walk, could not talk, could not function, yet they had a God that could hear them, a God that delivered them, a God that supplied their needs, and they kept going back to the false gods. My friend, I don't want you to have the garbage and the things of this world in your back pocket. There's two mentalities that I'll bring to you this morning. Number one, I'm trusting God no matter what. I'm trusting God no matter what. This means there's nothing in my back pocket. There's nothing I'm going back to. There's nothing that I'm going to turn around and do. There's no plan B if God doesn't work out. My friend, I'm going to serve God no matter what. The other mindset is if God doesn't come through, I have Molech as a backup. What a sad state that we think that God won't come through, that God won't supply, that God won't take care of the needs, that we have to have a plan B in our back pocket just in case. No, my friend, you ought to trust God no matter what. You ought to serve God no matter what. You ought not to bear the images of Molech and the sin and the debauchery and the garbage of this world in your back pocket and go towards them if it doesn't work out. There are people that say, well, if God doesn't work out, I'll go make a lot of money. No, my friend, it's not a matter if God doesn't work out. It's serve God no matter what. We got to understand that we can't have sin in our lives as we're serving God. We got to clean it up. We got to clean up our act. We can't keep it in the back pocket. Well, I'll keep this secret in my back pocket just in case God doesn't come through, or just in case I don't feel like serving God one day. No, get it out. Get it out. Throw it away. Don't play around with sin while serving God. Throw the other gods away. Throw them away. Throw the Molechs away. Throw the Ashtads away. Throw the Dagons away. Throw them away. Don't allow them to sit in your life. Don't allow yourself to have a backup. Cut the bridge to Molech. Cut the bridge. Let it fall into the ocean. My friend, don't have a return path. Whatever takes your attention away from God, from the true and living God, is a God in itself. My friend, there ought to be nothing that can take your relationship, that can take your attention away from God, because that's a problem. And if you can't keep your eyes focused on God, if you can't keep your mind focused on God, my friend, there's something taking it away. And it needs to be taken care of, because it only gets bigger. It only gets worse. My friend, throw them away. Whether that God is money, whether it's a relationship, whether it's things in life, my friend, throw it away. Focus your attention solely on God. Don't go through the journey of your life having the devil in your back pocket, having sin in your back pocket, having the gods of this world in your back pocket. And because it only brings captivity when the sin is in your back pocket. Only brings struggle when you got the gods of this world in your back pocket. Clean up your back pocket. Get it taken care of. Get it right. Correct it. Don't let it sit. Don't let it eat you away. Don't let sin be within reach, that you can reach into your back pocket if you don't feel God is doing what he should be doing. My friend, just trust God. Just serve God. Just do what God needs you to do. And throw away what's in your back pocket. Throw away the Molech. Throw away the gods of this world. My friend, it'll be a blessing to you. And you don't have to endure the captivity. If they just threw out the gods, if they never even took them out of Egypt, Israel would have been a whole lot better off. The story of them making a golden calf, pulling out the old habits, pulling out the old lifestyles. Well, God didn't come through. Well, I guess we'll go to the golden calf. No, God comes through. God doesn't throw in the towel. God doesn't give up. Just trust him. Decide, I'm going to serve God regardless. I'm going to serve God. I'm going to get rid of the garbage in my back pocket and keep myself clean and right for the service of God. Well, I hope that's a blessing. Hope that's encouragement to you this morning. Again, love to see you out tonight, 7 o'clock, and see what God has for you tonight. Have a great day, and God bless.